Yeah? Well, you're a fat-faced old man with a bad haircut.
At least I don't get my hair color from a bleach bottle.
Shut your face, geezer.
Careful, Jack. This kitty's got claws.
I don't have time for you geriatrics anyway. I'm taking a look at that tower.
Nothing to see there. Kern's at the morgue by now.
I'm going up there. For reasons. Shut up.
Hey, you want to peek at the tower? Go for it. I'd just as soon grab a smoke and a beer, call it a night.
Seriously?
Maybe the universe is trying to tell you something.
Never been a fan of following instructions. I'll just track down Remy and see if he can get me up that tower. Later, old dudes. The tower's gone dark. Probably because something's up there the bad guys don't want us to know. If I can find who's really behind this madness, Lenny won't ever cut me loose from fan rage. I keep thinking about that first laptop. I used to wave that battery around like it was a laser sword, making whoom whoom noises. And then I swung wild and broke a lamp.
Remy bet you didn't know natural crimson comes from a bug that eats evergreen oaks.
I've got a new appreciation for it.
Oh, Remy just jam-packed with useful facts like that.
Got any useful facts about the tower? It went dark and I want to go up for a look around.
You help Remy? Could be Remy help you.
What have you got in mind?
Remy take care of the gator pit here at Chief Roadsides. Right now, it's time to feed old Jumper.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a star attraction here. Big old gator.
Draws fans from yards around, does he?
Careful, Cher. Jumper here you might hurt his feelings, yeah?
What does Jumper eat?
Big old Jumper, he can't resist a tasty chicken in a diaper. Pick up what we need from the Fun and Fuel.
What's so appealing about chicken in a diaper?
Looks like a chubby little infant to that old gator. Gets him hungry every time.
Back soon.
Do you think I'm trying to hide something, Miss T?
Specifically, the footage of Kern and his killer on the tower.
It's evidence in an active investigation. Why would I release it?
Believe it or not, the footage could help your investigation.
So I was reading your blog. You picked up some interesting tidbits about our little town.
I do what I can to keep it fresh.
Uncle Dad, that's my cousin. Family reunions are an absolute freak show.
I'd buy a ticket to that circus.
Good to see you got your boy Bellet on a tight leash.
Can you say the same about the blogger girl?
We've got an ace in the hole waiting for her. Don't sweat it.
Remy bet you didn't know a baby uses 6,000 diapers in the first two. Oh, hey, Cher.
So you didn't really need my help.
Remy just need to see what you do, Cher. Help appreciate it always.
Not really in the mood for games.
Don't be grumpy, Cher. Let Remy show you feeding time with old Jumper.
You promised useful information for my help.
Right. Raymond delivered on a promise. Cops got the teepee tower closed off. Took fuse for the lights. Old Jim Larman got a spare if you want to look at the crime scene.
Where's Larman now?
Remy bet you find him in Rabbit's Run, Cher. The big palmetto maze. Keeps his supplies out there. Now, Jumper?
Might as well.
Remy bet you don't know what drove old Gallant into the swamps all those years ago. Big old gator named Merle mistook Gallant's wee baby for a diaper chicken. Gator got away off into yonder swamp. Gallant? He ain't been right since.
Kern's not the story. His girlfriend's not news either.
That sounds a lot like something someone would say to divert attention from a crime.
Don't be a moron. The crime is the diversion. The real tragedy is across the road in Cypress Swamp.
I'm listening.
Those crazy weists, the movie people, even the town politicos, they're all in on a new development that's gonna destroy my home.
Weists and actors and bureaucrats, oh my! How do they hide it?
By distracting people like you with dead actors. The world needs to know about the travesty of Golden Cypress, kid. Thousands of homes, retail shops, and a natural gas pipeline.
Sounds like a recipe for economic upturn in a rundown town.
Sure, cover a dog turd with gold spray paint and it looks like a valuable nugget, until you dig a little deeper.
Did you ever find the gator that ate your baby?
Ate my boy. Took my wife's arm. Big albino bastard named Merle. No, ain't caught him. Not yet.
Have you given up the hunt?
Never.
I wish I knew more about Anonymouse. Time to make the clickbait. The hits just keep coming.
Keeping busy tonight, eh?
The beast always needs feeding. I'm following up on a tip. Got a fuse for the tower?
Hey, now look, I doubt the cops want civvies stomping around up there.
I won't touch anything. Just getting details for my story.
Oh, what the hell? Just don't tell them I gave it to you. I don't want to lose what little I've got here.
That's more like it.
Okay. You take care up there. Long way to fall if you trip. Wait, what are you doing here? Once again, breaking the rules bites me right on the ass.
Can't let them get away with this.
You shouldn't be snooping around here, Miss Teague.
Jim Larman's been stabbed. He's in the maze. Suspect ran this way. Same person probably killed Tad Kern.
If we catch him, maybe he'll turn evidence against Miss Gray here.
You got it all wrong. I didn't do anything. I'd never hurt Ted. I'm still here.
Seems that way.
Deputy Chief, he saved me. Oh my god.
I'm not letting that lunatic get away with it. Making a dangerous choice here. Don't know what's waiting up top. If I want the rest of the story, I'm not going to find it down here. Hope I live long enough to make another post. Up we go.
Damn, you're persistent. Must be in the blood.
Who are you?
Everything I've done has been for the good of the Church of Us.
How does killing Kern and Larman help your goddamn church?
The church held a significant insurance policy on Mr. Kern's life. Suicide would nullify it. Murder, on the other hand, means millions. We owe you so much for helping bring this crime to light.
You used me to fatten the church coffers?
If you like, I'll be happy to.
Share the wealth. Turn our torpid town into a dynamic engine of modern commerce.
Only if we can keep our dealings well concealed.
Have a little faith, Eula. The church won't let us down.
It's not the church I'm worried about. Romana T could...
Wreck it all if you want, but that'd be a mistake. The church can make you rich. We can be a powerful ally and a devoted friend.
I've seen what the church does to its friends. All in the name of greed.
Greed? You've graduated from the kiddie pool. You're swimming in the big blue sea, and it's not...
All bet. All of them. And if we can't stop their schemes, we'll lose Cypress Swamp.
They'll obliterate our sacred tribal lands.
We can't do this all on our own. Between the crazed cult fanatics and dirty politicians, we're totally outgunned.
The spirits won't abide this madness. And that blogger girl can help us. She's just got to...
Get your mind right. We're so much closer than you think, Romana. Let me help you. Let me try to make up for all the lost years.
What are you babbling about? We never met before today.
Casey Gaddis got it all wrong 20 years ago. Boyd Conover's not your father. I never loved your mother. But she pleased me, and she proved useful in getting Conover out of my way.
Why would Mom lie to me all this time?
Shame, I expect. The burden of a troubled conscience. I'm not so weak.
You need to face the consequences of your actions.
Just remember, little girl, immortality is the only option.
Why would he do that? Why claim he's my father and then jump to his death? Why do any of this? It makes no sense. So much blood on his hands, and it goes back years. He used me to get what he wanted. Just like he used Casey Gaddis. Well, Gaddis isn't much of a martyr. He wrecked Mom's life, and poor Boyd Conover got caught in the crossfire. Immortality is the only option. I've heard that bit of Weeist gibberish before. Judging from that corpse down there, guess mortality was a perfectly viable second option.
Rutledge bet you didn't know neutering a ferret too young causes them to get cancer. So I say snip all the ferret babies. Right, Jumper? Jumper? Shit, not again!
Meanwhile, at the Cypress Knee Town morgue, doctors examine the body of Tag Kern.
That's odd. Tag Kern never got an appendectomy, according to his records. Yet here's a scar.
Huh. Remember Ray Joe Swahill? He got an emergency appendectomy a few years back.
Oh, yeah, right. So?
He won a Tag Kern lookalike contest at the Founders Day Festival back in 1997.
Wait, so everyone's freaking out about the wrong dead guy?
Might be worse than that. Ray Joe's brother Jack is in drawer 3. Ozzy Clendenning called it in as an accidental death.
So where's the real Tag Kern?
The Prologue Theater thanks you for providing an excellent performance of Knee Deep, Act 1, Wonderland. Remember where you're sitting and come back for Act 2, Festival. The end. For now. Welcome back from intermission. The Prologue Theater spares no expense for its tasty concessions. Ready to resume the Swamp Noir story of Knee Deep?
It's a glorious night for a festival, celebrating the founders of Cypress Knee.
It's the perfect time to reflect on where we've been and what our ailing town could be.
It's a captive crowd, primed to hear my political plea.
I think you mean primed.
Ain't got nothing to do with opening crates.
Ready to band, honk those vuvuzelas. Let the festival commence for you and for me.
Did you see? Can you believe? Did you hear? Spread the word. Go forth and tell.
Remember this night. Recall where you were the night the letter fell.
Walking in Hex Square, savoring the night air.
Remember this night. Never forget, for good or ill, the janitor we knew so well.
His choices down a dark path led, but never would I wish him dead.
Remember this night. Hold dear the lawmen, forever in our memories dwell.
They gave their lives, too soon ended, so justice in our little town might be defended.
Remember this night. Remember well. From the tower the churchman fell.
A man of faith and belief. He leaves the church of us besieged by grief.
So much for our glorious festival night.
So much for that potential future burning bright.
The captive crowd's in no mood for platitudes and puppetry.
Don't you mean punditry?
I'm not talking about jokes. Too soon, Eula. Too soon. Show a little respect for the dead.
Cue the band to play a dirge. Turn our party to a wake. Let the funeral commence for you and me. And while we watch the deflation of our community's festive spirit, the architects of this disaster lurk just a few miles away. The washed-up newspaper reporter, the meddling private investigator, and the reckless blogger. They learn and how that sometimes it's best to leave well enough alone. Don't push your luck. After all, you can drown in knee-deep water if you stand on your head.
You're sticking with the story that Gordon Cordray confessed to killing Tag Kern before killing himself.
Maybe I dreamed it.
See, we've got another theory.
Do share.
We'll get to that. What happened next?
I took the elevator from the tower back down to talk to Tina Gray.
Such a nightmare.
Hey, at least you're alive.
Are you hurt?
No, but I'm madder than a bag of cats in a fish tank.
Took some guts going up that tower after him.
Someone had to stop him.
Why'd he do this?
He killed Tag Kern for the insurance payout. He killed the janitor for helping me. He killed the cops trying to kill me, I figure.
You went up there. Did you push him off the tower?
I had him cornered, but he jumped.
Wait a minute. Cordray killed Tag and Larman, killed 2 cops, and then he killed himself instead of you? That makes no sense.
Seems strange to me, too. He said immortality is the only option, and then took that leap.
You're that blogger, right?
Phaedra. I'm with FanRage, yep.
I'm Carl Rosen. My partner's Gil Stern.
Stop by the morgue downtown later.
We've got something you should see.
I'll stop by soon as I can.
God damn it, we got a problem!
Does it top a bunch of dead people and a broken TP tower?
It's Jumper! Gator's loose! He's on the prowl, and it's festival time!
Better call someone who cares. I'm heading downtown.
You don't get it, out-of-towner. We've had this problem before. Dogs, cats, toddlers. Ain't a one of them safe while Jumper's loose.
Right? Isn't it Remy's job to take care of Jumper?
Remy got called away for something else.
I can't imagine Remy's doing anything more important than wrestling that gator back into captivity.
It's a bad situation here. Make yourself useful.
I just bet someone.
Turned the gator loose as a diversion.
Why would you think that?
What gave you the idea?
It wasn't my idea.
Gaddis suggested it then.
Why would I be working with Gaddis on anything?
Fine. Play dumb, Sergeant Schultz. What happened next?
Made my way to the tower as soon as I saw the letter fall.
Listen, little girl, what we got here is a crisis situation.
Little girl? That's no way to get my help, old man.
What's the crisis, Rudd? Other than, bits of your tower falling on people?
We got a loose gator on the run, Jack, during festival weekend. Your boy's downtown, right?
That's bad. Really bad. I'll get the word out.
Thanks for spreading the word, Jack.
Anything happens to Reggie, I'll really be...
Gunning for Gordon Cordray, weren't you?
You and Bellet couldn't stand the guy.
After 20 years of bad blood? After what happened to your father during his dalliance with the Church of Us? You wanted payback.
I didn't want Cordray dead.
You didn't feel threatened by Cordray and his guards.
The only way I try to kill anyone else is if they tried to kill me first.
Is that what happened up on the tower?
I wasn't up there when it all went down.
That's not what we heard.
I'm here. You're here. Let's put the past behind us. Let's talk it out.
We're a bit beyond happy endings, don't you think?
Look, I agreed to meet you here on good faith.
Yeah, we were kind of counting on that.
Whatever you want. Name your price. I don't want any trouble. Just let me go. Please.
Give my regards to Boyd Conover. That's absolute bullshit. I had nothing to do with his death.
I've covered a lot of strange stories in the past 3 decades. This one you've cooked up, though, it's the cherry on a cow chip sundae.
Come on, admit it. You wanted him
Dead as much as your old high school pal.
I'm not sad he's dead, but I didn't kill him any more than I killed the Kennedys.
We're not saying you pushed him off the tower.
We're saying Bellet did it for you, while you watched.
That's a crock of shit.
Our witness argues otherwise.
Let's see the evidence.
That's not how...
It happened at all.
Oh?
I went up on that tower. I confronted Gordon Cordray, and he jumped with no help from anyone else.
A likely story. So, next, you went downtown to the police station.
Glad someone's paying attention.
It's true then? Chip's dead?
I'm sorry. Yes.
Nothing you could have done about it, I'm sure.
Can't save everybody.
Why'd you turn out this way, Sugar?
She's always been quirky. Part of her appeal, I hear.
Okay then. I suppose we ought to get your official statement.
Make it quick. I've got a meeting at the morgue.
Anything interesting in that text?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
I'm off to the morgue. Take care of yourself. You know, I thought I noticed something interesting scribbled on a pad in that booth back there. Just have to get past that combination lock on the door and hope the chief's wife doesn't notice me. The dead guy's not going anywhere. I'll make this quick. All right, let's get a look at that note. It says Sway Hill collateral damage. Not sure what that's all about. Sounds like someone in the wrong place at the wrong time, though.
I'm just saying, we could have flat out told her at the tower.
Wrong place, wrong time. Too many people I don't trust.
The world needs to know, Gil. Tad Kern's not dead. We've got Ray Swayhill in our slab instead.
And we'll tell everybody, Carl. Just be patient a little longer. Romana Teague's waiting at the morgue.
Gil, someone's in the road up ahead. Should we stop to help? Not like the dead guy we're hauling's in any hurry.
Car trouble, probably. Just past them. She's waiting.
Gordon Cordray never saw you coming, did he? He underestimated you.
I keep telling you, I had nothing to do with his death.
Relax, Jack.
Not easy when someone's accusing you of murder.
What happened after you left Chief Roadsides?
Headed to the Watch to catch up with my son and ex-wife.
Jesus, Jack. What happened to Chief Roadsides?
I'm just glad Reggie was with you.
Yeah, but this can't be good for my progress. I reached Prismatic, but I was on my way to Quantum.
Excuse me, but when did you join the Church of Us?
Last year, after I met Gordon at a chamber dinner. Remember when the Church of Us took over the old furniture store location downtown?
Of course I remember. It was front page news in the notice.
Mommy, Daddy, don't fight, please.
I should take him home. It's late, and he's got school tomorrow.
I'll let it go for now, but we're not done with this discussion.
Of course, Jack.
Mr. Bellet.
That's me.
You shouldn't quit on that Golden Cypress story. Mr. Gallant's right. I can get you proof.
I'm listening.
Great. I've got a shift in the dunking booth over at the festival. Let's talk after I'm done.
So tell us, Mr. Gaddis, where'd you go after the letter fell?
Let's go back to the part where you accused me of killing Gordon Cordray.
Calm down, Mr. Gaddis. We want to hear your side of the story.
If you're saying Jack Bellet acted alone, we're willing to consider the theory.
I don't think he'd hurt anybody. Now give me my phone call.
The phones don't work right now, Mr. Gaddis.
Repair crews say it could be days, maybe a week before they're online again.
The Army Corps should have an emergency bridge to the interstate done soon. Limited access, of course.
All thanks to you and your accomplices.
Oh, don't lump me in with Bellet and the girl.
What happened next, Mr. Gaddis?
After the letter fell, I caught a ride with Woodstep into town, and shit got weird. I'd known Bob a long time. He'd always been a little odd, but that night he seemed especially strange.
You should get in your car and drive from this place before it's too late.
Too late for what, Bob?
Cypress Knee is due a reckoning. Disaster awaits.
What's this all about?
The atrocities wrought upon our sacred tribal lands cannot go unanswered.
Maybe I should drive. Look, Bob, you've been acting strange since I saw you at Chief Roadside's. What gives?
Our people believe in a spirit called Rabbit, a prankster. He speaks through me.
He's talked through you for a long time?
No. Just since those Church of Us thugs beat me up behind their RV tonight.
Nothing but bullies. Maybe I'll teach them a lesson.
Maybe. Although it may be too late after all. For me, for you, for all of us.
Stop speaking in riddles, Bob.
Behold,